2008 was a year that shook the foundation of industries worldwide. Everyone was forced to closely examine the way they do business. This was particularly true for financial institutions. Clients watched as a domino effect rendered even the most seemingly formidable banks to fall. Investment firms lost credibility, and it became clear that business as usual would no longer keep valuable clients from taking their business elsewhere. From a marketing perspective, keeping clients from leaving and retaining valuable relationships escalated from a marketing initiative to a matter of survival. This meant business bankers needed to get in the foxhole with their customers, who were unprepared for the severity of the economic downturn and who were looking for guidance from their financial partners to help keep their businesses afloat. From the financial institution's perspective, companies closing in record numbers meant the already shrinking pool of business customers was, and continues to be, substantially smaller. It also meant increased competition for those that remained. So how have some banks risen to these challenges successfully? One of the primary ways was, and is, to provide a life raft of ongoing support in the form of timely feeds of solutions-based, relevant information or content marketing to help clients run their businesses with the utmost agility. For institutions that consistently reached out to clients in this manner, there was a notable payoff. As reported in a recent American Banker article, banks aggressively engaged in retention marketing tended to enjoy substantially better client retention and profitability than banks that did not. For example, Citigroup chose to reduce its marketing communications in the latter part of 2008 by 33% and focused what remained of their marketing budget largely on client acquisitions rather than client retention. This may have played a part in the erosion of their client base and ultimately their profitability. On the other hand, some of the banks that did increase their client retention-based marketing efforts in 2008, such as PNC and KeyBank, have seen a notable return on that investment. This is an important marketing distinction. Note that just a 5% improvement in client retention can result in an 80 to 95% improvement in a financial institution's bottom line. During last year's Association for Financial Professionals Conference, or AFP, financial managers for Microsoft, FedEx, and Exelon repeatedly emphasized how now more than ever they need to hear from their bankers to be reassured of their institution's financial viability and that their bank will continue to be a reliable source of credit. In 2008, we heard a lot about reorganizing around the customer, dismantling legacy silos. And the few who did succeed at doing this found themselves in a much better position to keep their clients loyal. This difficult task required starting from the top down. CEOs needed to lead the way in an enterprise-wide restructuring around the customer. And while it does start at the top, accountability in terms of the customer experience needs to permeate the entire organization. This may be accomplished by a regular meeting of the minds of formerly autonomous unit heads, and, as we'll explore next, the client information transparency enabled by a centralized, comprehensive client database. While no easy task in a corporate culture of disparate information centers, achieving a single comprehensive view of the customer across the enterprise through a singular client prospect database pays off handsomely. Experts acknowledge that the only way to accomplish such a monumental undertaking is to create a team that will own the project and be accountable for continuously updating and maintaining the data. Once established, this database can become your most valuable asset. Such a centralized database enables loyalty drivers such as dynamic relationship pricing. Unlike traditional pricing methodologies, DRP rewards loyalty. It allows for bundled, personalized solutions priced at a way that recognizes the value of the customer's current and anticipated future relationship value to the bank. The DRP pricing structure is particularly beneficial to corporate clients. Users of bank, corporate, and wealth management services value the shared benefit of dynamic relationship pricing and welcome the ability to control the cost of services. As a result, many are more inclined to aggregate more business with that financial provider. And with this integrated client database, you can take advantage of content-rich online channels such as newsletters, case studies, white papers, web videos, webinars, and online resource libraries that give clients the on-demand information they need from you. We all understand the advantages of digital content delivery versus traditional offline channels, and that there's more to it than just a higher return on investment versus the increasingly pricey offline options. Besides the fiscal advantage, there's the added plus of boosting your brand as ecologically responsible by going green. But perhaps most advantageous of all is the fact that online delivery is what your clients want. Business decision makers, or BDMs, are shifting to digital media as a primary source of information, much more quickly than B2B marketers are adopting these media. And when asked which digital B2B media they read in the course of doing their jobs, BDM's top choice was electronic newsletters, followed by vendor websites. And financial services clients are among the most receptive of all industry audiences in receiving communications online. They lead the way in open rates and share a top spot with real estate in click-through rates. This concludes our video wrap-up of 2008. If you'd like more detailed statistics and information on the topics we've covered here, simply download the print version of the report. If you'd like to read even more about the power and financial impact of loyalty marketing, here are some publications we think you'll enjoy. Lastly, to you and your colleagues, we'd like to extend the offer to participate in one of our complimentary private online workshops. For more details, send us an email or give us a call. Thank you.